questions. As long, if I'm on a subject that we're, if we're currently in, talking about something with rewards or, biometrics, something like that, feel free to jump in with questions. I believe Patrice is going to be tracking those, and if whether, people are, writing things in the comments. I can't see those with the way it's currently set up. So, if you have questions on something that we're currently talking about, feel free to jump in, and I'm happy to discuss. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, can everybody see my Personify Health dashboard?
I can see it.
Perfect. Okay. So this is, I just want to call out that this is a demo account. So I don't have a lot of participation. Like this would be like me as a fake person interacting with this platform. So it looks the same as what you all are seeing. I can't get all the rewards that you all are getting. So I just wanted, it's just great for learning opportunities and for me to visually show you ways to so we're all at the dashboard here. I just want to remind everybody that we have these great opportunities to learn more about current benefits that IQVIA is offering. There are special daily cards.
We seem to have lost her because we can't hear anything.
Okay.
Yeah, it just, for some reason, it muted me, so I think I got it. Can you guys hear me?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's okay. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. So I'm going to just show you a couple opportunities to learn more about some of the benefits that IQVIA is offering, and also you can earn rewards just for learning about them. So this one specifically, this daily card, if you haven't already clicked on it within your dashboard, I just want to call it out. It's showing, it'll lead you to information. It's called the Cancer Journey Guide. This is something that all the brand partners worked really hard on putting together for everybody. So it has all your resources in one place. So if you know somebody going through cancer, or you know someone that's taking care of somebody going through cancer, these have a lot of great resources in it. And then so all you have to do is click on the blue button, and it'll take you to a separate landing page, and it'll take you to that Cancer Journey Guide. And then you can also copy and paste. There's a voucher code right here. So you just copy this 10-digit code right here, copy it, and then you'll go to the rewards page, and you'll click on this blue button. It's redeem voucher. When you do that, you're just going to paste in that number here. You hit submit, and you'll automatically be rewarded with those points. That also goes for if you participate in the IQVIA challenges. And if you are a completer, meaning for the IQVIA quarterly challenges, they're destination challenges. So if you and your team make it to the final destination, you will be considered a completer, meaning you work through the whole challenge, you were tracking your steps every day, being an active participant with your team. And then you would receive an email from me, and I would provide a voucher code, and that is also another opportunity for you to earn points. It's a great way to interact with your colleagues, teammates, friends, family, things like that. So always take advantage of those if you can. Those are provided on a quarterly basis. We do not have the next quarterly challenge date set yet, and that's something we're working on. I'll be working with IQVIA to set that date. So the last one, July. Question?
Yes, please. Chat's disabled. So my annual checkup, do I go in and redeem it like you just showed, or how does that go in there?
Oh, for your annual checkup. So that is something that is, it has to be processed through claims. So once it goes through the claims process, then it will automatically show up on your rewards page. I will let you know, I'm not sure when you had it done. So if you've done it recently, it does take, I would give it 4 to 6 weeks, just because it takes a while for your doctor's office to get that sent over and the claims to get processed and everything like that. So you'll see a green check mark here when that's done. If for some reason you think it's been, a very long time period and the reward hasn't shown up, please feel free to reach out to your HR person and they can reach out to me, or if you want to reach out to me directly, because I can always look into it. Every once in a while, the claims code will not match, like maybe you have a wellness visit and then maybe you realize the doctor notices you have a rash or something like that. And every once in a while it get coded incorrectly. Instead of a wellness visit, it may be like coded for a dermatology assessment or something like that. So if for some reason you think that, there's an error, feel free to reach out to your HR person. They can contact me and I can investigate, and then we can get that corrected and we can get that manually scored for you.
Thank you.
And on the rewards page, you can see there are a couple places that if you hover over them, you can click on them. So, and you can see this pop-up box and it will show you the date that it was completed. So for this one, I completed the PHA on August 8th. Let me get the green check mark. You can also do that for a biometric screening, which I have not completed. Obviously, this is a demo account, so it wouldn't show up on here. And this is for the health check. So you can always click on these two if they are clickable. And you can see that pop-up window come up and you can check the date. And then you can also click on a few other items here. You hover, and it'll take you to that specific item. Not sure if anyone realized that, but this takes you to inviting friends. You can basically put their information in here, their email, and you can send invites to your colleagues and friends like that. So these are people that would have Personify account. Friends and family, this would be for those that maybe are outside Personify. They do have the ability to, even if they don't have Personify, through work, they do have the ability to join a challenge. They would not earn any rewards. It would be very basic level Personify experience, just to be able to engage and participate in a challenge that you have set up. But you do have the opportunity to invite 10 family members or friends outside of Personify. So you can see that I have 9 left because I've invited somebody already. So you would just put their name here and their email and you would send the invite. So here's another opportunity to earn some points by using the voucher code. And this one is specific to the weight management guide. So very similar to the cancer journey guide. This is another resource that all the brand partners worked on really hard to put together, so you have all the resources in one place. I know it can be confusing sometimes when you're trying to focus on, like, where do I go for this? Where do I go for this? And we have so many you all have so many great benefits provided, but it can be a little confusing and overwhelming. So for the cancer journey guide and the weight management guide, those are here for you. It's created for you all to use and take advantage of, so make sure you check that out. Again, you just click the blue button and it will take you to a different page. But again, you can copy this 10-digit code and then submit it on the voucher code on the reward page. I will go over to the benefit page, so you can access the benefit tiles here. Those are the ones that I've saved, or you can also go to the benefits tab up here. So I'm going to click on view all. And this is a great way to see everything that's available for you. So all of these, once you click on them, it takes you to a different site. Journeys, these are within, this one's within Personify, so it won't take you anywhere else. But My Health Planner will take you to a different site. Blue 365, this is a great opportunity to learn more about ways to get discounts on gym passes, home delivery, things like that. Fitness equipment. So this is also something that you can take advantage of no cost to you. And then you also have your different brand partners that work with IQVIA. Quest Diagnostic, this is your biometric health screening. One of the providers, IQVIA also works with Health Designs. Those are the on-site screenings. So if you ever have one of those that comes to your building, your school, I encourage you to take advantage of that. You get $100 rewards cash when you participate in these. If you are going through Quest and you don't have the opportunity to do the on-site screenings with Health Designs, then we do have this option to go to Quest. So if you click on Quest site, it'll show you, if you don't have an account yet set up, it'll tell you how to register. And so you would put this information, you go to the site, you'll need the registration key is ICUBA, you'll have to put in your member ID plus your date of birth, and you have through the 28th of February next year to submit this form. So it's going to provide you a form. You can take it with you to your doctor. If you don't take it with you, you can always fax it over later. They fill out the information from your screening, and then they need to fax it over or submit it to Quest. So make sure that goes from as the doctor's signing off on the information, and then the information needs to get over to Quest. And then it does take a few weeks, similar to the health checkup. When you go to the doctor, it does take a few weeks for that to process, and then it will automatically show up on your rewards page, just like the health checkup. Any questions about anything we've talked about so far?
I did receive one question that is asking, is there access to a life coach as part of Personify?
Not directly, no. There are, if you are interested in any sort of coaching, I'm not sure if it's just general life coaching, but ICUBA does offer My Health Novel. It is also a great resource. So the chapters available with My Health Novel are weight management, behavioral health, women's health, and digestive health. So the same way that you access Personify when you go to My Health Toolkit, you'll click on the wellness tab, and just where right under Personify is My Health Novel. You click on that, and then you would have 4 options. You have those 4 different chapters that you can choose from, and all of those you take a 1-minute assessment, and it matches you with a digital provider, and all of those digital providers, depending on whether it's with behavioral health or women's health, it will match you within that program, and you will be assigned a health coach. So it depends on kind of what you're looking for. Life coach is kind of broad, but if you're looking for a specific topic, if you're interested in learning more about weight loss, or if it's a mental health concern, if you're just feeling down, or have a lot of stress or anxiety, or maybe it's like financial stress, things like that, check out the My Health Novel, because those do have the opportunity to work with a health coach.
Okay, then it says there was mention of a gym membership as a benefit. Could you share again where to find that?
I'm going to go to the benefit page, so click on the benefit tab. I'm going to click, you can save your benefit tiles, the ones that you're interested in, or I usually just click on view all. So if you go to Blue 365, and if you click in here, I'm going to click on it real quick. So you're going to put in your information, and then you can explore. There's going to be apparel. There's going to be information about nutrition. There's going to be ways to save on gym memberships. So you just have to put a little bit of information in here, and then we'll take you to all the different deals and ways to save money. Year-round discounts, exclusive offers, and then discounts available. So this is where I would go if you're looking for gym memberships.
Great. Does the physical have to be done 12 months after the last one, or does it reset every April?
I believe it has to be a year from your previous one, so you should be getting it done yearly. So it would, if you had it done in May last year, you would take it again. You would have it completed again in May or June of this year, and so you would only get rewarded once per program year for Personify. So if you did go, usually most offices don't let you schedule 2 in the same year. So I believe it's just every year that needs to be completed. And that way, with the same cadence, you would have the reward given each year within Personify.
If I already had my annual wellness check and had all the tests for biometrics completed, how do I complete the task? How do I complete the task for reward?
So they're asking, they've done all these things, but they're just not seeing the reward. Is that how I'm understanding it?
Yes, it appears they've done the wellness check and the biometrics, but have not gotten the reward or don't know how to go about getting the reward.
So both of these have to be verified in some manner. So for the biometric screening, it has to go through Quest. So if you went to your doctor's office and you didn't go to like a Quest lab, then that physician's release form has to be completed and sent to Quest. So in order to get to that physician's release form, go back to the benefits tile, click on Quest, and then you can create your account if you don't have one already. If you do have an account, then just go ahead and put your password in, and it will send you, and it'll provide a physician's release form. So that form has to be sent over to Quest. It has to be signed off by your PCP, the doctor, whoever you went to get your blood screening done. And so the information, if it doesn't get over to Quest, then it won't get over to Personify. So just make sure that it goes through Quest. And if you did all those steps, then it might just be a timing thing. You know, if you had it done in, let's say, July, end of July, it maybe just be a timing thing. Maybe just the claim hasn't been processed quite yet.
She says she did the test at Quest.
Oh, okay. Did she say a date?
Let's see. Did you have a date? The member who said they had their test at Quest, did you have a date these were completed? Oh, she's looking.
Okay. So if it was recently, then it could just be, maybe it hasn't been processed yet, but I can definitely look into that.
I'm
For
sorry.
new hires, go ahead.
So if I understand correctly, if for the biometrics, if everything was done through Quest, then we don't have to do the form.
Right, as long as they have the information at Quest. Do you know when you had your screening done?
Last Friday.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's probably too soon then. It takes like several weeks for that to get through.
Okay, I didn't know if I had to still submit the form or not, so then I'm not gonna bother with the form since they
Yeah,
haven't.
if you went to Quest, that should be good.
Thank you.
Okay, for new hires, if they have issues accessing the Personify site, who would they contact?
They can contact me, or their HR person. Their HR person might be able to sort of triage, you know, kind of give them a few some tips to get started. All new accounts, you have to go to your My Health Toolkit account first to set up your account. So you won't be able to access it just like with a link, like if somebody from your department sends you a link, so here's Personify, or if you go to the app, you get the app before you create an account. It won't work that way. It won't connect you to the IQVIA site. So you want to make sure that you go to your My Health Toolkit account, you click on the Wellness tab, and then Personify will be part of the drop-down box. And that's how you go to Personify to set up your account. Once you set up your account, then you can download the app, and then you should be able to go. And it will be connected through IQVIA.
And the other member who used Quest says that hers were done in June 13th.
Okay. Yeah, so that one probably should be showing. So Latrice, if you can get that person's information, I can do some digging.
Just a second. I do have a couple of more questions, but let me get this information.
Yeah, so if you are missing a reward, the information that if you do reach out to your HR person and then they contact me, information that I would need is the date that you had your screening or you went to the doctor, and then just like your full name, and then I can do some research.
Okay, so since these experiments can these be done? Reward points once awarded are fictitious, and since these expire each year, can these be donated?
Points stay in your account until the end of the program, but rewards cash does not expire. So this balance, so like, you know, when you earn your point levels, I have the $10 rewards cash that will stay in my account until I spend it. It won't go away when the new program starts in next April, but my points will start back at 0. You can, if you go to the spend tab, you can donate to a cause, a charity that's available here if you want to do that. But you can't transfer points like if you wanted to transfer points, to somebody else, like a friend or something like that. I don't believe there's a way to do that, because the points will roll, or they don't roll over. They will start over at the beginning of April next year. So when you do have money in your account, you can shop the store. You can get different types of fitness gear, things like that. Everything that's, you can peruse this if you're interested. Blood pressure cuffs, heart monitors, Fitbits, things like that. You do have the opportunity to submit a gift card. If you're not interested in anything on the Personify store, you can spend your money. You can break it up if you want to. Spend $10 at REI and $20 at Callaway. You can break it up. And then you can also track your gift cards. So if you can't remember what you spent your gift cards on, it'll be listed out here what you've done. And this has been really helpful. There's a few people that, you'll get an email saying, yes, do you want to redeem your gift card? And you would say yes. But there will be, I don't have it on here because I haven't earned any or spent any gift cards, but it'll say that the name of the gift card, the amount, the date it was sent, and then it'll be an opportunity for you to click on that link and it'll resend you that email. So if you feel like you've missed it somehow, or maybe it went to your spam or you accidentally deleted it, you can always resend that email. So there will be a link over here, so watch for that. So did I answer the question about the donation? I don't know if they're trying to donate their points to somebody else or if they're trying to donate their rewards cash.
Well, she asked, are there any vouchers for points? That's what she asked in addition. So I believe your question was answered.
Okay. And when we talk about vouchers, those are a little bit different. The vouchers will come from the quarterly IQVIA challenges, and then there's voucher codes here as well that you can plug in and earn rewards for. Okay. Copy and paste.
A couple more. I tried to sign into the Blue 365 through Personify app, and I got, thank you for your interest. Unfortunately, it looks like your Blue company no longer participates in Blue 365. If you have any questions, contact support at Blue 365 Deals.
Okay, I've not heard of that.
Me neither. So,
thing, right?
okay, so I got your information, and
yeah, if you
we'll have to contact you back directly.
I can explore that as well.
Okay. Let's see. It says, my biometric screening was done at Quest, and my doctor filled out the biometrics form and did my annual exam at the same time. Do I only get credit for one of them?
If you did your blood screening at your physician's office and you had your well check, both of them should count. As long as that form gets over to Quest, and your rewards will show up for the biometric screening, and then your health checkup will be sent as a claim, and once that claim is processed, it will show up. And if for some reason it's been 4 to 6 weeks and you still haven't seen a reward, please reach out to me or your HR person, and then they can reach out to me if you have any concerns about missing the rewards, something that you've done and you're just not seeing it. But you do need to allow a little bit of time for those to get processed.
If the biometric screenings were done through Health Designs, are the test results loaded in Personify?
Yes, those will be automatically uploaded. It does, again, takes a couple weeks, but all the information comes from Health Designs. They send a big file over to Blue Cross Blue Shield, and that way it allows the points or the rewards to show up on your account when they do, and it'll also be added to your stats page. So the date of your screening, you can always scroll back to a different date. So if you've had it, within the last couple weeks, you can show, and it'll populate here automatically.
Okay, that is it for now.
I think we're gonna start using, if I can, I'm gonna start using the events calendar. So for activities like this, that's, available to everybody. I know there are a lot of different schools that are part of ICUBA, so I'm not gonna be putting events that are specific, to FIT or goals. I'm gonna try to use the events calendar for, such as, something like this where everybody has access to it. So watch for that. It will show up. Once I plug these in, I believe it shows as like a daily card, like a little reminder up here. It'll say, webinar coming up on August 21st, things like that. So we're going to start taking advantage of reminders on the events calendar. And you don't have to do anything when you do participate in these monthly Q&A sessions. You don't have to do anything as long as you filled out the form when you registered. Then Josh gets that list and he sends it over to me, so you don't need to do anything. I get the list sent over and I submit that at the end of every month, or usually it takes a couple days for it to process, and so it usually is the beginning of the following month when that will show up. So just allow a few weeks depending on when it's done, because I am compiling one large file based on all the other on-site events that are taking place at your schools. Those that are taking advantage of the RX Saving Solutions registration, and then also anyone that has taken advantage of BERTA and the diabetes program. So I get all these reports and I compile one big report and I send it at the same time. So it does take a couple weeks to get that compiled from the different sources and then sent over to our client reporting person. So you will see points for these. And they do come automatically because we are tracking participation. So just know you don't have to do anything when you do participate in these webinars. Are there any other questions?
I don't see any currently.
Okay, I'm gonna call out one more thing. I like to go to this page if there's just like a random weird question that you might have. You could always you could chat with an agent, or you can go to the support page and there's just basically a huge collection of FAQs. And I like to use this before I reach out to, like, if I have a question before I go to our product person, I like to explore here. So if it's about, like, maybe you're concerned about your steps or different challenges, you can click on any of these and type in, anything that you're interested in or concerned about, and usually you can find information here. So I highly suggest checking this out. If it's specific to ICUBA, like with the biometric screening or BERTA, then this wouldn't be able to help you. But if it has something to do with, like, maybe you're concerned about, like, your missing steps or how to connect your Android or something like that, then within the platform, this will have general information, and it's a great way to problem solve without having to wait on going to your HR person and then them having to contact me. It's just a great resource for some of the common issues that pop up on Personify. So you can just kind of cruise around if you're interested in checking this out. You can, how to create a healthy habit, how to leave a challenge, how to leave a team, things like that. It's a great resource. If you haven't looked at it yet, I would highly suggest to check it out at some point. All right, anything else that I can help with?
I do not see, oh wait. You have one. No, this one says thank you.
Welcome.
Do you know of anybody? I do have an outstanding question and I'm just trying to get some additional information. Do you know of any particular resources for employees or spouses who have diabetes?
Virta is a great resource that is geared for members with type 2 diabetes. I'm not sure, are you asking about type 1 or type 2?
Yes, I was trying to get some clarity on the type of resources they were looking for.
Oh, okay.
It is type 2. So yes, Virta would definitely be a program that we would take a look into. As far as doctors, the best resource I would probably recommend is going through the My Health Toolkit when you're searching for a doctor.
Yes.
The Blue Cross Blue Shield My Health Toolkit, if you're looking for a doctor in particular. I think this one is regarding the Quest, the ones that were done in July. She says she thinks, I think I just need to download the form and send it to my PCP to complete. Okay, so I think they're on the right track of what they need to do.
Okay.
All right. At this point, I don't see any outstanding questions. If there is anyone here who does have an outstanding question, this would be a great opportunity to ask right now.
Yep. And if you do have questions that come up later, feel free again, reach out to your HR person. And they can always reach out to me and relay the information or contact me directly. My email is amy.dreyer@nationalalliance.com. So feel free, if you have questions, I'm happy to help and investigate, if something's missing, if you're missing a reward, or you just have a question about something within Personify, I'm happy to help.
Just a second. Okay, no, I think that is it. So here I go. Just trying to get myself together. Oh, hold on. Maybe something else. Oh, she said Amy.Dreyer, DRYER at nationalalliance.com. You're welcome. All righty, I think that is it. Amy, is that it for you?
That's it for me, as long as there's no more questions.
I don't see any more questions. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Like Amy said, everybody who has joined today, your information will be automatically forwarded for you to get the wellness credit, so you don't have to worry about that. Please wait 4 to 6 weeks to be able to see it. And we appreciate you all. We wish you all health and wellness, and we hope you guys have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank
goodbye.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great job.
Thank you.
And thank you, Amy. All righty.